Hello everyone, welcome back to Real Mongolia. Today I'm going to react to Bold and BANKRUPT, one of my favorite YouTubers. Recently he visited my country and made a video about it, so I'm just gonna react to it. Also I'm going to show the places he visited on the map and translate some of the conversations he had with the locals that he didn't understand. And also previously I made a reaction video to his Kalmykia video, so if you want to watch it, it's on the description below. So let's go.
Well, before we head out into the wild steppe, we need to buy a few supplies, a few essentials, in case we meet some Mongols on the way. And I've come to Narantuul, which is the old Soviet marketplace here on the edge of Ulaanbaatar. It's also apparently the pickpocketing capital of the country, so you have to be careful. Make sure no little scroats put their hands on my torig.
Well, two mistakes here. Narantuul market is not located at the edge of the city, it's located right in the middle of the city. Also, it was not established during the Soviet time, it was opened in early 2000s. I remember this because my mother used to work here. Yeah, but most people know this place for cheap goods and also pickpockets, but things are not as bad as before now, but still a little bit of extra attention won't hurt.
To go and buy some supplies. Wow. What would I do with this? Yes, for raking the garden. Why would I use this? I cannot use this, but thank you. Oh no, it's for you, I don't want it. No, you take it. But thank you. Good luck. A man selling me a rake, or just showing me his rake. I speak no language here. Putin Sha. Okay, Putin Sha. Sha. Okay, done. Nice to meet you. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, so the guy who is selling rake is said that Putin is good. Putin sang. So obviously his generation was born and raised during the Soviet time, so they support Russia and Putin. Most of the old people in Mongolia have a good feeling towards Russians because they grew up during the Soviet time. They grew up watching Soviet films, reading Russian books, so it's not surprised that they have a good feeling towards Russians. But young people today are not really pro-Russian or pro-Western, they just see things as the way they are. But this guy's generation, they definitely have a strong feeling towards Russia. And also I'm not really surprised that he mistook Ben for a Russian, because obviously he kind of looks like a Russian, you know, kind of Siberian, big buff guy.
We're going together, let's walk together. Where are we going? Come on then, let's go. Shahalista. We're walking around the market. I'm looking for supplies. I need to buy cigarettes, fruit, and alcohol. Whoa. Let's go. Ah, this place. You're showing me this place. Ah, here? Okay. Let's go, yeah. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I need 10. More. More vodka, more. What do people in Mongolia smoke, like in the villages? I want to give presents in the villages. Just cheap cigarettes. Cheap cigarettes.
This one is cheap.
How much? 20,000? My friend, this is for you. For you, this one. Take it. For you. And this for you. Okay? Presents. And this for me. Okay. Yeah.
I like how he always ends up hanging out with some shady characters wherever he goes. And alcohol he is buying is the cheapest one in Mongolia, and also cigarette, so that packet costs around $5 US. The cashier guy was so embarrassed, and on behalf of that old guy.
Thank you, Michael. I go market. I look in market. You want to come with me? Or are you going home? Yeah. Let's go. Oh, come on then. I've got a new friend. Come on then.
Oh, he's already annoyed.
Buddy.
Ben is already annoyed.
Hallelujah! It's okay, it's okay, stop. It's okay. No? Hello. Oh. Okay, yeah. No fighting. Hello. No, everything okay. Calm down. It's okay, come on. Wow. He's attacking anyone who's coming near the vodka and cigarettes.
A little bit of competition going on.
Let's go. Wow, check out these treasures. Soviet treasures in the market. Mongolia?
By the way, I made a whole walking video about Narantuul 2 times. This section is located on the north side of the Narantuul market, where you can buy antiques, relics, or on some old medals. So if you want to buy these medals, just go to the northern section of Narantuul market.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. We have a Mongolian badge. Gavskach. You want Gavskach? Okay. Gavskach. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's go. More shopping to do. Can't stop. Love to chat. Bye-bye. Wow. We've got ourselves a real...
The medal he bought was called Khuvsgul, or the hardest worker. It was given to workers who achieved their 5-year plan or overachieved their 5-year plan during the communist time.
Mongolian Soviet badge. Toilet. What is this? Toilet? Gazar. I don't want toilets. No. Me no toilet. You need a knife. Toilets?
Lost in translation, the Ben said he wants to buy knife, and the old guy thought he was saying nöl, which means toilet in Mongolian. Classic mix-up.
Why are you taking me to the toilet, sir? No toilet. No, you know toilet? No, I don't want toilets. No. Me no toilet. No. I don't want this. You want me to use toilets? I don't want the toilets. Why are you bringing me to a Soviet toilet? Come on, Genghis. You? Bye-bye? Okay, Genghis. Okay, bye-bye. Genghis,
Oh, he wants some money.
For what, Genghis? You got alcohol.
Ah,
I want
this guy.
Knife, small. Not big, small. 30? Let me see. Okay, good, 30. Let's take the 30 one. 20 plus 20.
why would you need knife for travels? For protection?
Wolf and bear in Mongolia. Genghis, finish. Our friendship is over. It was a wonderful
Oh, Ben is so annoyed by him.
but it's over. I've got to go. I have an adventure to begin in your countryside to meet the Mongolian people. I can't take you. Yeah.
Oh, he's asking 10,000
Okay, if you say so.
Now he reminds me of that 100 rupees guy from his Indian video. Give me 100, give me 100.
अरे यार क्या 100 रुपए भाई एक और बात मेरी बात सुनो कृपया एक और बात मेरी बात सुनो मेरे पास नहीं है 100 रुपए मेरे पास नहीं है 100 रुपए नहीं है मेरे पास अरे यार
Genghis, finish. Oh, Genghis, finish. Genghis, no. Genghis, finish. No, Genghis. You've had money, you've had cigarettes, you've had an adventure. No, Genghis, finish. Bye-bye. Well, that was the adventure around, what's it called? Narantuul market. We've got our supplies, we've got the fags, we've got the booze, we've got a knife to fight off the bears, and maybe the locals. I think we're finally ready to begin the adventure across Mongolia. Well, we can't begin a journey across Mongolia without first of all visiting the most famous Mongol of them all. Probably the only famous Mongol. The man himself, Big Genghis. Check him out.
So this is Tsonjin Boldog, the famous equestrian statue of Genghis Khan. It is located 50 kilometers east of Ulaanbaatar. Takes around 1 hour to get there by car. So I'm showing you this on the map. This is Ulaanbaatar, straight shot from the city, 50 kilometers.
Thank you very much, mate. If you're in a wheelchair, you're screwed in this country. There's not much you can do.
That's actually true. Mongolia is worst country when you're a disabled person, because it's we are not really a disabled friendly country. Everything is really messed up.
Where are we going? Whew. Wow, what a view! And what a view of the man that's behind me. The great Khan himself, Chinggis. His name was actually pronounced Chinggis and not Genghis, like we're taught in schools in the West. This is him. Wow. Well, Benjamin and myself have pulled off the road because we stopped at what was once the Soviet sign that welcomed you to Baganuur. It's now been modernised, but it was a Soviet sign. Baganuur is a town just down the road, and beyond Baganuur, a few miles outside of town, are the remnants of what was once a Soviet army base. And so we're going to drive down now and check it out, see what's left.
So he's now visiting Baganuur city, which is one of the 9 districts of Ulaanbaatar. Let me show you on the map. So this is Ulaanbaatar from Baganuur. It's a 2-hour drive, 132 kilometers from Ulaanbaatar to Baganuur city.
You never know. Welcome to Baganuur. So myself and Ben have stopped off in the town of Baganuur before we go and try and find the base. Just because I want to show it to you, because it's so Soviet. It's obviously built in the 70s, 80s by Soviet technicians who came down here. And look at the architecture. It's got its own little Mongolian flavour. But basically, it's an old Soviet town. Well, this here is obviously a government administration building. And when it was built in Soviet times, no doubt the flipping fountains worked. But like most places that were built by the Soviets, nothing works anymore, including the fountains. Sambayo. Oh, let's have a little look around. See if we can find at least one friend.
His Sambanu is actually really good, yeah. It means hello in Mongolian.
Oh, Soviet lamppost. Sambayo. Hello. Huh? Yes? Okay. Можно? Спасибо. Спасибо. Wow, the lady's saying go inside. How interesting, the old Soviet government building. Oh, хорошо. Самое. Wow. Upstairs? You sending me upstairs? Okay, let's go. Thank you. Bye. Where are we going? Let's follow her.
With that glasses, he looks like some kind of secret agent.
You're taking me somewhere. Oh, I'm intrigued. Tourist. England. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
She obviously doesn't know what he's saying.
where we go. Oh, and look here. The old architects in 1990 when they built the square. Oh.
So what happened was she mistook him for some kind of official envoy, and she's leading Ben to the office of governor of that district. Lost in translation.
Okay, I'm following you. Wow, look at this as well. The photo from 1990. Baganuur. Wow, the old photos in the town. Baganuur, some celebration. Wow, Soviet Baganuur. Oh, wow.
Just random guy, random tourist is in the governor's office.
I can see the boss, the president of Baganuur. Okay, let's go. Thank you. Wow.
Governor's like, what the fuck? What's this guy doing in my office?
You from Baganuur? Yes. Baganuur? Good. Good. Okay. Ah, okay. I have no idea. I think she thought I wanted to meet the mayor. Maybe she thinks I'm an important person. And I'm not. So, that was awkward, but anyway. Wow.
Yeah. I really like the spontaneity of his travels, you know. You never know what's gonna happen next because he's so open, you know. He just goes and meets people and ends up visiting someone's home and drinking together, you know. It's this kind of thing is what makes Boldog BANKRUPT's channel really awesome. Just spontaneity.
Back down we go, down the Soviet stairs in front. Oh yes. And I think the tour is over. Thank you for everything. That was a very interesting tour. That's okay. I go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye, Claire. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And that was the tour of the building where we went.
If Ben pushed a little bit harder, she would have shown everything in that building. I'm sure of that. She was like, oh, I have to show him everything, you know.
To the mayor's office. I don't
Funny.
know quite what happened there.
She's like, what's happened? What just happened? This is the old Soviet army base, which is now abandoned.
No. Русский солдатис, yes? Русский.
Русский солдат. Вот он нет.
Раньше. Then, let's go exploring.
Yes.
Let's go. So in the 1970s, when tensions were high between the Soviet Union and China due to border disputes, the Soviets were given permission to build military bases all throughout Mongolia. And we're walking through the remnants of one now. These are the buildings where the officers and the military staff and their families would have lived back in the 70s and the 80s. Now, just completely abandoned.
By the way, I'm planning to visit this place and also make a whole walking around video, also do some vlogging. So if you guys want to see this video, leave a comment. This is a really interesting place. It's like completely abandoned. It was built for maybe thousands of soldiers, but now it's just abandoned, this ghost town. So it will be a really interesting video. Yeah.
The Soviets built so much stuff down here, they invested so much money in Mongolia. Not for wholly charitable reasons, mostly to keep it on the Soviet side in the geopolitical struggle with China. And so there's lots of stuff like this all over the country. You okay, Ben?
It's gonna be so spooky when you visit this place at night. Yeah, so scary. I won't visit this alone.
Look at this.
Sports hall.
An old abandoned basketball court. Well, it has to be said that so far we haven't found many traces of the Soviet past. I was hoping to find here maybe an old MiG on a plinth, statue of Lenin or a mosaic rotting away, but just gutted apartments. But we shall persevere. We shall find some Soviet Mongolian things to look at on this journey, I'm sure. Let's continue. Вы откуда? Отсюда? Нет Уран-Батор? Отсюда? Здесь, да? Вы помните, когда много русских было? Не знаете. Хорошо. Чуть-чуть, да? Чуть-чуть. Хорошо. bus stop. Oh, boom! Look at this. Welcome to the second biggest city in all of Mongolia. It's called Darkhan. Let's go check it out.
So now now they are in Darkhan city, which is, of course, he said, the second biggest city of Mongolia. So Darkhan is located north of Ulaanbaatar. By car it would take at least 4 hours to get there. So the distance is 229 kilometers from Ulaanbaatar to Darkhan.
This place is more Soviet than the Soviet Union itself. Look at the old shopping centre, built in past times. Darkhan, as I said before, the second biggest city in Mongolia, was actually built by the Soviets in 1960 as an industrial base to serve northern Mongolia. And so they built loads of stuff, including this area of loveliness. Check it out. Let's check out the musée. There's a flipping museum here in this town. No way. So. Well, look what we found in this museum unexpectedly. We've got the inside of a Mongol Soviet apartment. The old Lisva oven, cooking munti. You've got the old Dnepr-2, that would have been made in probably Ukraine. Wow, look at it. All original. Here you've got your old TV, your Mongol TV, the Record 345. My God. This is what it would have looked like, I suppose. Typical household items back in the day.
It's funny that they put this kind of household items at the museum. Actually, some of Mongolian families still have these kind of items, this refrigerator, this oven, or this table, you know, but they put it in the museum. Still, some people still have it, you know, in Mongolia. Really strange museum.
That was the unexpected trip around the rather interesting museum of this town, Darkhan. Ben's found a friend.
Is it good?
You're good?
My name is Tom.
Tom.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Pleased to meet you, Tomorrow. Pleased to meet you.
My wife is bad.
Your wife is bad. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. I sympathize. His wife is bad.
Is he saying my life is bad or my wife?
Tomorrow.
Guy's drunk,
See you later, Tomorrow.
obviously.
Take care. Take care, Tomorrow.
Yes, I am. My life is
Good life?
But they actually
Why not?
speaks okay English.
I'm not my wife is
What is he mumbling?
fucking.
Fine. You need a new wife. We need to find a new wife. Who wants to marry Tomo?
No, he's saying his life is
Hello, Would
bad.
you like to be Tomo's wife? Excuse me? Wife for Tomo? New wife for Tomo? No? Tomo, don't cry. Man up. Come on, be a top G. Don't cry.
Okay, don't cry.
Don't cry. Come on, don't cry. You're Mongolian.
Come on.
You're strong.
Come on.
You're strong.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, he's kissing me.
Okay,
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, Tomo. Take care.
Thank you.
Get a new wife. Trade her in. Get
Wherever Ben goes, he always ends up hanging out with this kind of people, you know. I remember his Ukraine video. He ends up in someone's apartment, you know, drinking together, you know. It's just a main aspect of his travels, you know, main highlight. He always ends up with this kind of guys, you know, shady characters. It's his thing.
Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Right, that was our new friend in Darkhan, Tomo. Wow, they do get more friendly the further north you go. You don't get that
Really?
down flipping.
Everywhere in Mongolia, people are friendly, not just north. Okay, so they are now in Erdenet city. Erdenet is the third biggest city in Mongolia. So let me show you on the map. So Erdenet is located 386 kilometers from Ulaanbaatar, in the northwestern of Ulaanbaatar, located in the northern part of the country. So this is Ulaanbaatar, and this is how you get to Erdenet. You can go this way or you can go this way. 6 hours of drive to get to Erdenet from Ulaanbaatar.
Just left our hotel. Already I'm in love with Erdenet. And it's not because of the hotel, it's because I've found a flipping mosaic. Already.
Oh, the mosaics.
5 minutes.
His favorite.
Check it out. A sporty mosaic.
That's a sports
Here
palace
is Erdenet.
in Erdenet, yeah.
Sam Mino. Mosaic. Sovietski mozaika. Interesting. Yeah, you noticed it? Krasivy.
The old guy's like,
Wow, quite interesting
what's to
mosaic.
watch? What's
Yes.
what's the thing
The
here?
old man, he's going to start looking around his town now for Soviet mosaics.
So this is a quote from Vladimir Lenin. It says that, so Marx's words are true, that's why it's powerful.
Hoppa! How are you, my brother? How are you? You okay? Yes. Okay.
Okay, though this guy is also mistook Ben for a Russian, and he's saying that Baltic Sea, Ukraine, they're really crushing Ukraine in the war, you know. They obviously support Russia and Putin, so they are saying that Putin is doing a really good job defeating Ukrainians.
Okay, nice to meet you.
And now he's asking money.
Oh my god.
He got it.
Oh my god. You see? Yeah? Okay, my friend, no problem. Yeah? Okay. Wow. Yeah, you can't believe it. Oh, yeah. Oh no, it's not me, not me. Oh my god, it's a boxer. You can't believe it. Okay, have good fun. Enjoy your drink. Enjoy your drink. There you go. Go and get pissed up. Have a good night.
Well, sadly, alcoholism is a big problem in Mongolia, and I read that 22% of Mongolian men and 3% of Mongolian women are dependent on alcohol. The alcohol problem there was a problem during the communist time, but at least it was under control. But after the fall of communism, things just spiraled out of control because there was a lot of unemployment, you know, a lot of depression, a lot of violence. That's why alcoholism rate just skyrocketed, especially in the 1990s and early 2000s. Alcoholism was really bad. There was this whole district of alcoholics, you know, they get together and they just get drunk all day. But things got better as time goes, you know. Now there aren't as many as alcoholics in Mongolia, but still, you know, you can see the problem. It makes me sad to see people are getting drunk, you know. Yeah, I hope things get better in the future.
Wow. The boys of Erdenet. I think they're going on the rampage tonight.
Sure. I wish Ben visited Tsonjin Hill monument in Ulaanbaatar, because that's the kind of places he liked to visit, you know, but he didn't visit when he was in Ulaanbaatar. That's the downside of traveling without a guide.
Well, we've come to the very edge of Erdenet because someone told us there was something interesting on the side of an apartment building, and there bloody well is. Check this out. Vladimir Lenin, all the way in little old Erdenet.
You can see this kind of mosaics in Erdenet and Darkhan in smaller cities a lot. In Ulaanbaatar, it's getting modernized so fast that there are so many new buildings, so you can't see as much as before, you know, this kind of mosaics and old Soviet paintings. But in Erdenet, Darkhan, there's still so many mosaics and paintings and murals.
Just like in the USSR, Mongolia had its own version of the Great Terror. In the 1930s, the head of the secret police, a man called Choibal Sun, was tasked with liquidating the monasteries, just like this one here in Bulgan.
Correction, Choibal Sun wasn't the head of secret police, he was the leader of Mongolia at the time. He was our Stalin. It wasn't his idea to start the Great Purge, it was a direct order from the Soviet government, but still he played some part in that Great Purge, you know, Great Terror. 1930s, 1940s, it was a terrible time. Even my grandmother and grandparents went through that terror. Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible mistake. So many monasteries destroyed.
Hundreds of monks from this very monastery were sent away in lorries and never seen again. And it wasn't the only one. All across Mongolia, thousands of Buddhist monasteries were destroyed.
But after the fall of communism in 1990, the freedom religion was restored. The monasteries and temples were restored, and people started to go back to the temples and started to worship the Buddha. But before 1990s, freedom religion was repressed. You know, I talked about this before on my channel, so it was that difficult times for worshippers.
However, in 1952, Choibal San was ordered to Moscow for an operation. An operation he didn't survive. The liquidator had become the liquidated.
True. Most of the Mongol leaders were liquidated after, you know, they gave up their office.
Bye-bye. Nice to meet you. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Sayonara. До свидания. I look forward to our date next week. Oh, your bag. Yeah. Don't forget that. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Lovely meeting you. What a lovely Mongolian lady.
Very friendly lady, very friendly. There she goes.
Okay, now they are in Murun city, which is the capital of Khuvsgul province, the northernmost province of Mongolia. This is Murun. So from Ulaanbaatar to Murun, it takes around 11 hours to drive, you know. So 782 kilometers from Ulaanbaatar to Murun.
Hello from the town of Murun. A town that has literally no content whatsoever in it. It's the most boring place I've ever been.
That's probably why, because you visited it during the springtime, because in the summertime everything is green, lush, you know, everything is bustling. There are a lot of festivals, but in spring, winter, you know, autumn, there's not much going on. So pick your time wisely. Ben obviously chose the wrong time to visit Mongolia, I think, because it's springtime and there's not much going on. But summertime is the best, especially July. That's when all the festivals, Nadam, you know, celebrations and anniversaries happen. So if you want to visit Mongolia, you want to visit in summer, especially June.
I could, of course, stoop so low as to make the obvious joke about a town called Murun and the people that live here, but this is a highbrow, factual, historical channel, so I'm going to resist the temptation.
Dude, this town is called Murun. It means river in Mongolian. Yeah, but I can understand why they made this joke, you know. Murun, Moron, morons. The city of Moron.
Even the war in Murun was not too interesting. So, let's complete the final leg of our journey. Finally, up to flipping Lake Khuvsgul and see if it is worth crossing the 18th biggest country in the world for. Let's go.
The Khuvsgul province is known for the big lake, Khuvsgul Lake.
To leave the town with zero content?
Don't lose hope. There's something happening down here.
Follow me.
Oh, crikey. Ben, oh, here's something. Ben's found some content in the town of Murun. Let's go and check it out. Oh. Not too big. Not too big for a Murun cave. Fucking hell.
I'm sorry, let me show you the lake on the map. This is a Murun city, and this is the lake, the largest freshwater lake in Mongolia. This is Khuvsgul Lake. This is the capital of province, so it's not really far from the capital. It's worth a visit, I promise.
Jesus. Oh, look what we've got over here.
Ooh, celebration going on. Some parade.
Very good.
They're not really trained well, I think.
Well, what do you reckon to that? Some of those soldiers can invade me anytime they want. Right, some right hotties here.
This dude and his jokes, man. Jeez.
Let's continue our journey towards Lake Khuvsgul, the final part of our journey. As we walk past Mr. Damdin Bazaar. Damdin Bazaar, what a name. That is Mr. Damdin Bazaar. Now
He was
watch me try
one
and
of...
get through this.
this sound. So this man, the statue, he was one of the Mongolian royalties during the 1920s. He was also a patriot.
Oh, I'm in, like a Mongolian soldier, sneaking through the grasses.
This is Khuvsgul Lake. Yeah, we do have a navy.
Well, we've made it to the very final point of our journey across northern Mongolia, Lake Khuvsgul, and the thing I wanted to show you is this boat behind me. This Soviet-built boat, no doubt. And why is that? Because you're going to learn a fact now. Get ready. You can wow your friends with it at dinner parties. That boat is the only ship in Mongolia's navy. Yes, that's right. Mongolia, this vast, landlocked nation in the middle of Asia, has a navy. Bet you didn't know that. It patrols Lake Khuvsgul, also known as Lake Baikal's little sister. Lake Baikal is over there somewhere. Somewhere in the distance over there. Anyway, that's it. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, what he's saying is true. That's the only ship we have in Mongolia. There's some controversies, you know, in the ocean, in Atlantic Ocean. There's some carrier ships are flying the Mongolian flag. It's really controversial, and I talked about this before on my channel with my friend Wilgao. Some of the carrier ships and some of the ships on the ocean are flying Mongolian flag, and I don't like that. Because we are obviously in a landlocked country, so we don't want any like just random ships flying our flag, you know, illegally.
Where's Benjamin? Did you enjoy your trip to Lake Khuvsgul?
No,
He didn't enjoy it.
Thriving for 3 days.
it's just a lake. So, can we leave now?
It's just a lake. He's right, actually. It's just a lake. Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
3
they
days
didn't
back
enjoy
to
the
butter.
travel. Probably because you traveled without guide, you know, without translator. Take me next time, okay, guys?
You might remember, I bought these cigarettes to hand out to herdsmen on the way, but we didn't see a herdsman. So I know. But I have seen a man sitting on a hill by himself. Looks like he might want a packet of fags.
So I think it's probably April or May, because you can still see the ice there. And yeah, as I said before, best time to visit Mongolia is summertime, July, June or July or August.
Have some thanks. Enjoy, mate. Bye-bye. Right, let's get back to the capital. Bail and head back to Europe.
We are a democratic country now, you know.
Well, my time in the country had come to a premature end. However, I felt I'd managed to achieve what I'd set out to do. To reveal the real Mongolia and fill in the blanks in my mind.
Real Mongolia, that's my channel.
Maybe in yours too.
Thank you for mentioning that.
Before my journey, I genuinely couldn't even picture what a Mongolian city would look like, or what the people would be like. Now, having visited, I know that they are both a bit rough around the edges, but overall, pretty cool. See you next time.
But it's not high, look at it.
About 6 foot.
6 foot.
No?
No, jump.
Oh, my ankles are going. I can't.
You're gonna break the rings, man. You're gonna break the wings.
Oh, wow. Take it down, Cameron.
I'm deleting that from the film, that's for sure.
Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching, and it was really interesting to see Bolt and BANKRUPT in my country. And obviously his visit was cut short by some illness and he had to go back to Europe, but still he made interesting content. But I just wish that he made this trip with a proper guide, you know, or translator. That would have made things 10 times more interesting, you know, interacting with locals, or maybe visiting some family, you know, just show how Mongolians live in a gear, in a house. But still, yeah, it was interesting, and thank you for watching. And if you are watching this band, please visit Mongolia again and just show my country in the summertime, you know, there are so many things going on in summertime. Yeah, and thank you for watching, guys, and see you next time. Real Mongolia.